What's up, everybody? This is Kyle the Collector, and today I'm going to show you my manga haul for the month of September 2022. Now, this is a huge month. We have pretty much everything from the RightStuf birthday sale that I ordered finally here this month. We also have some new releases for the month. Now let's get on to the manga. First up is My Hero Academia, Volume 31. Now this is the conclusion to the war between the heroes and villains, and you see Deku's and Endeavor's development as characters following that big event. Next up is Jujutsu Kaisen, Volume 17. This is the conflict between the Zenin family. You have this character Naoya, you have Maki, and the rest of the Zenin family involved. Next up is The Elusive Samurai, a new series to Weekly Shonen Jump by the creator of Assassination Classroom, his latest work, Yusei Matsui. Looking forward to reading that one. I haven't been reading that one weekly. Next up is Spy Family, Volume 8. I got this one a little early. It's supposed to release this month in October. I got it early, and since the anime has premiered, I've been reading the manga and watching the anime. Happy that the anime has blown up here in the West. It's out of the ordinary for a comedy anime to blow up. Next up is Look Back, a one-shot by the creator of Chainsaw Man, Tatsuki Fujimoto. This is an amazing one-shot centered around two young mangaka that are trying to break into Weekly Shonen Jump, and I won't spoil anymore. It's a great series there. Next up is Blue Lock, Volume 2. I'm enjoying Blue Lock. This is a sports series that's kind of out of the ordinary compared to your typical sports anime and manga. Instead of characters trying to pursue winning the national tournament in high school, and this one is a group of high school students trying to become the next prolific scorer for the Japanese national team and win the World Cup. Instead of emphasizing teamwork, they're trying to make a selfish player, and I'm really enjoying it. The great all-time great scorers in soccer and basketball, like Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and Neymar and Ronaldo. They're kind of, you could say they're selfish players. Next up are volumes 3 and 27 of Golden Kamui. Volume 3 has been out of stock for ages, and it's finally here, and 27 is the latest release. Looking forward to finally reading Golden Kamui. Next up is Record of Ragnarok, Volume 3. That fight between Zeus and Adam was epic, and that's here is the conclusion. And here, I don't know how this next fight is gonna exceed the expectation. It's that Zeus and Adam fight set between Sasaki Kojiro and Poseidon. Next up is a manhwa, a webcomic, Solo Leveling, Volume 5. These are some nice looking releases by Yen Press. Next up is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Part 5, Golden Wind, Volume 5. This volume introduces us to the main antagonist for this part, well, his power at least, King Crimson, not the stand user yet. Next up is a spin-off to the JoJo franchise, the Thus Spoke Rohan Kishibe Volume 1. This is a collection of short stories, these murder mystery stories that I think you can enjoy even if you haven't read or watched anything previously from JoJo. Next up are is a spicy title. It's Pleasure and Corruption, Volumes 1 through 4. Now, this series, it's like Flowers of Evil. The boy tries to do a sexually deviant act, and he gets caught and gets blackmailed by the main character, the girl.
She's really into bondage and tying her partner up and doing sexual acts with him. I swear it's not a series that's just there to get you aroused. It's got a good story and great characters. I swear it's not not horny material. Next up, I'm glad to have this series to my collection. Dorohedoro. Well, most of it. Some volumes are still out of stock. Volumes 2, 3, 4, and 23 of Dorohedoro. This series is highly regarded in the manga community, and it also has a pretty good adaptation. Well, one season so far. Well, maybe it'll eventually get season 2. And these are some really good covers. There's a lot of cross-stitching, like Kentaro Miura, Berserk, the creator of Berserk. Almost done with this part of the haul. 19 through 22. 23 is missing right now. These are some pretty thick volumes. These last 2 volumes. Next up, another seinen manga, another mature story. Master Keaton by the creator of 20th Century Boys and Monster, Naoki Urasawa. This is Master Keaton. There's some missing volumes. Volumes 2, 5, 8, and 12. But we'll get those eventually. And I'll share them on one of these future hauls. Here, this series is not as critically acclaimed as Monster and 20th Century Boys, but it's still Naoki Urasawa, and I'm sure I'm gonna enjoy it. And finally, something that's less gory and has less sexual content, as in there's no gore and sexual content. It's Pokemon Adventures, the collector's editions. I'm a 90s kid. I was part of the Pokemania, and I haven't read these the adventure series, but Mother's Basement says it's really good, and yeah, I have a huge attachment to Pokemon, long before I knew what anime was. Now these volumes cover up to the loosely based off Red, Blue, all the way up to the Pokemon Emerald games. And here's the last 2 volumes. Maybe they'll do Generation 4 and beyond eventually, but so right now it's not part of Viz Media's plans. And we have some anime to conclude it all. We have the Tatami Galaxy complete series. This is directed by the same guy who did Devilman Crybaby and Keep Your Hands Off Aizken, Masaki Yuasa. And there's also a new continuation to this series that's exclusively on Disney Plus right now. It's in Disney Jail. We'll maybe see this released eventually. The sequel to Tatami Galaxy. And finally, Tomorrow's Joe, the movie 2. This is also known domestically as Ashita no Joe. here it's known as Tomorrow's Joe. It's a compilation film of the second season of the anime, and this is a really iconic panel of Joe after his final fight in the series.
Thank you for watching. Really appreciate watching this video. Until next time, take care. Bye.